Anyway, super helpful. Hello fellow oculators, Dave Drawing back again for another video. Today we're going to be addressing a little problem that some of us have. Not really a problem, more of an inconvenience. These are our controllers for our Oculus Quest 2, of course. We love our controllers, but some of us like to have covers on these, and some of us like to have straps that hold them on so we can't send them flying by accident. Or on purpose sometimes, yeah. But another issue that some of us have is it's a pain in the butt to change the batteries. Some people have trouble getting these covers off. It can be a little tricky sometimes, to get the cover off. You get the cover off. Yeah, okay. And you got to take your battery out. And then you get your battery out, and no problem. Then you find another battery. You make sure you don't mix them up. You put the battery back in, push down on it, pop it in, and then you put your cover back on. Now, that doesn't seem like that big of a deal. But if you like to combine a cover for your controllers and still be able to use your original strap for extra backup, have the strap over your knuckles to hold the controller in place. And what can all that do to make changing your batteries easier? Well, I'll tell you what. Kiwi Design has the answer in this box right here. And this is what you need, I'm telling you. So we're going to put these out here a little bit. Now, what we've got in here, officially, is a controller grip cover with strap from Kiwi Design. Now, let's have a look and see what we got in here. Alright, let's see. What we've got. Controller cover. Ooh, got some paperwork. Controller cover. We have some little plastic straps. We'll talk about those later. And we have some instructions. As always, super important to make sure you read all the instructions very carefully. And yeah. Okay, so we took care of all that. That's great. Now let's look at these a little closer. We have a controller cover. Inside, it's a new door for our battery replacement. Now, let's see. It has a little strap thing. That explains why we have these straps. I guess they're replacements for these. Now, the way this thing works is, it's a cover. It's a nice cover that covers the whole thing except for the ring. A lot of people don't like to cover the ring part up, even though some people have covers that cover the ring. Some people worry about their controllers working properly if they've got a cover on the ring. So this one doesn't cover the ring. It just covers everything else. All right. So the first thing we're going to do, we're going to take this pesky battery door off and replace it with a somewhat less pesky battery door in the form of this guy. Now, as you can see, it's got this little plastic thing. You want to make sure that the little flap of the plastic thing is outside the little door. There's a doorway, I guess you should say. And it goes on just like any other. But before you do that, you want to take your battery out. You don't have it out already. Alright? And you put this cover on. And in typical Dave Drawing style, I have got the wrong side first. It was a 50-50 chance. I didn't look. I took a shot. And you see how it worked out for me. Okay, so you get the door that actually works. You make sure the little pull tab is out this way like this. You don't want it trapped under the edge. You want it, coming through the little doorway like that. So, put it the right direction. Very important. It really doesn't stay well if you put it upside down. Then you pop it on, and that thing fits perfect. It's just like the original one. And these do come in white or black. We got this on. Now we take our battery, and when you put your battery in, you want to put it in regular, but make sure this little strap is under the battery, and you pop her in. Now, then you take your cover. So there's no door on this because the door is actually on the cover. So you make sure you've got the right one, just by lining up the holes, right? Then it has a hole in the bottom. So what you do is you kind of feed that through that little hole in the bottom, right? And then, okay, first, you open this little flap up, and you put the strap between there, straight down the handle, so as not to trap it in the wrong part. Yeah, just like that. And then you feed that through the little hole in the bottom, which is tricky, but it's not as tricky if you remember you open the little flap in the handle, and then you can reach right in where the hole is and grab that bad boy. And I would recommend you hold on to it so it doesn't get bunched up inside. And then you put the controller through the same area, and you put the flap with the little ears on it. See the little ears? You put that through the ring, pull up, and at the same time reach around the front and pull this over the front trigger button. And you get that all in place. It kind of just pops into place. You may want to wiggle it around a little bit. Make sure all your openings are lined up properly. Then you got your strap coming out, just like that. And then these two little ears, there's two little buttons on the front, and you just kind of stretch that over the little buttons. 1 and 2, just like that. And then it's attached, and the buttons all work just like they always did. And then you take your strap, it's got Velcro, like all of them do, and it's got a real nice D-ring kind of attachment here. You put it through the D-ring, and then you get that on your knuckles. Hold it in your hand the way you want to be, if you're going to be playing, make sure you can access everything right. And then just strap that down over your knuckle, and bang, just like that. And then you can't throw it away. It's covered. It's got a real nice textured feel to it. It's kind of rubberized, silicone, obviously. But all your controls are easily accessible. Doesn't affect any of your triggers or your top buttons or anything like that. Everything works just like normal. But you got this nice reassuring knuckle strap there that'll keep it from going anywhere. And you can make that as tight or loose as you like. Now, getting back to the greatest part of this cover. I mean, we've all seen covers. We've all seen knuckle straps. This one has a great combo. It's got like real rivets holding it together, top and bottom. It's really well made, nice and strong and secure, and should last a good long time. But the greatest thing is, if you hold this open like this, is this little door. Ta-da! There's your battery. You have a little pull down on the top of the battery. It pops right out. Get your new battery. And you just pop the new battery in, make sure the strap's underneath it, and bang. Then you can just tuck that in there, and you close the little door, and it doesn't have any kind of snaps or attachments or Velcro or anything. It's just so well made, it just fits right in there, and it seals right up. Doesn't open the bottom. And plus, that's where your hand is completely covering it anyway, so it's not going to go anywhere. You get your knuckle strap on there. You can adjust it how you like. I like to wear it behind my knuckles a little bit like that. Everything works great. So, and then we'll just do it again. Maybe I can do this one where it looks a little smoother. Pop that door off. Okay. Pop our battery out. Now, I'm pretty sure I've got the right one this time. So, between the top flap and where the buttons are and where the little holes are, little ears, you put it between those, then you've got your little battery access door. Oh, it's got the little plastic bar. Yeah, so let's try that again. Somebody forgot to put the cover in. I bet you saw that laying there, didn't you? Said, hey, they're drawing. Y'all missed something there, didn't you? Y'all missed a part there, big guy. Yeah, so, hey, it happens. you're good to go. Then, battery changing, it becomes a real breeze, super simple. Put them on, and you're ready to play. And no matter how vigorous you get, they're not going anywhere. Kiwi designs controller grip cover with strap. And they come with 4 extra of the little plastic pull tabs. Because heck, all good things come to an end, right? So these will keep your battery tugging for a long, long time. Alright then, fellow oculators. This is Dave Drawing, finishing yet another informative and helpful video. If you haven't done it yet, push the button. I mean, right here is the button. If you have not pushed the button yet, what are you waiting for? Push the button. Then. We'll see you next time.